Yeah, what's going on, family? Shaman B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how the Amazon fires are getting worse and the worst is yet to come and may burn out of control. And I'm going to actually read some of the notes from the article, and I'm going to leave the article in the description box so you can also do further research on your own, okay? Now, they were saying the number of fires this year in the Amazon is the highest since 2010, reaching more than 90,000 active fires. Farmers and ranchers routinely use fires to clear the forest, but this year's number reflects a worrisome uptick in the rate of deforestation, which has started around 2005 before rebounded earlier this decade. Many people blame the Brazilian government and its pro-agriculture policies for the current crisis, but as an environmental researcher who has worked in the Amazon for the past 25 years, the researcher right here that I'm talking about, can say that seeds were planted before the election of President Jair Bolsonaro in 2018. And also right here, and they said the prospects of slowing deforestation remains dim. An issue that matters to people around the world. Added fuel to the fire is the quickening pace of the initiative of the for the integration of the regional infrastructure of South America, a multi-nation plan to rebuild road, dams, and rail lines across the Amazon. Brazil managed to signify and reduce deforestation rates at the turn of the millennium with effective environmental policy and voluntary efforts by the private sector. Deforestation, which started in the 1970s, began climbing again around 2015 due to political turmoil and an economic recession that paved the way to policy reversals. The Amazonian deforestation rate dropped from about 10,700 miles in 2014 to 1,765 square miles in 2012, and remained low until its resurgence a few years ago. This was because of effective environmental policy, which is Brazil is mostly based on protected areas such as national parks and the forestry code, limiting the amount of land that can be cleared on individual properties. Over the years, the Brazilian government has developed a system of protected areas for ecological protection and indigenous reserves. In 2002. It expanded their coverage to about 43% of the entire Amazon. It also created the protected areas and zones of land conflict as a means to tamp down rampant fire and deforestation. Added to this, enforcement of the forestry code was enhanced by the development of a satellite monitoring system that enabled Brazil's Environmental Protection Agency to identify law-breaking property owners from space. So what they're saying is right here that, the Amazon fires, they started around back in the day, like back in the 70s. But that was when they wound up dropping, back in the mid-2000s. Now, all of a sudden, that the policies have been changing. Now, these fires have been picking up. That is because, they are pretty much destroying the forests and stuff like that. And a lot of people are complaining down to the Amazon in the Brazil because they need the forest. But now they want to take down you pretty much forests and all that, and they want to use it for like roads and dams, and stuff like that. It's just a very sad situation how they want to take away the environment to build other things, and it pretty much sounds like they want to capitalize off of destroying the forest. So they saying that these fires are burning out of control, and it sounds like to me that it won't stop. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt that either y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. And this your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.